fixes for some of the issues we've been having with importing footage from our Sony SD cards. In the Adobe Premiere, we were trained to go to the media browser here, go to our untitled card, go into that. There you have your clips. These are directly on the card that I have. If you check the ingest button and then right click and import, it loads those cards from the SD card to the hard drive. But there's been some issues with files dropping, so came up with a workaround that actually is a lot quicker anyway. So when you create your project, this is a clean new project, but instead of loading that footage directly to the project like that, open a couple of Finder windows, and then I'm going to work my way to that project file that I've created. So it's on my Weaver hard drive. It's this is a Cone Health story that we're working on. Cone Health right here. I'm gonna create a new folder. This folder is going to be called Weaver or Cone Shoot. Let's see, Cone Shoot 1, Card 1. You could do it like a Monday Shoot 1 or Monday Shoot 2. I've got 2 shoots, so I'm gonna create another or 2 cards. So I'm gonna show Cone Shoot Card 2. I shot 2 cards today, and it's important just to do it like that because you can import 1 card at a time over in the thing. So let's go to that card. I've got card 1 in, I hope. I'm gonna go to the Sony level here and drop that in card 1 and let it drop in. It'll take 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And this is, of course, in lieu of letting the media encoder work in the background, and it says 5 minutes, so we'll skip ahead. All right, at that point, that card is finished. I can eject that card, put my next card in, like that. And I'll do the same thing. I'll drop that card from the Sony level into Shoot 2. Yeah. All right, so now both cards are loaded. You could technically put both cards in the same folder. There's no way to differentiate it then, though, because you got to leave the Sony naming the same just for the way it reads it down through the levels. You likely could probably start with this PAV level and it would work. I like to go to the Sony level. At any rate, I just for what I'm doing, Cone Shoot Card 1, you can give it whatever name you want. I'll have to give it different names as I shoot more of these things, go back and shoot the outside of Cone, or when we shoot more interviews, I'll give them better names. I can also just do that in Premiere now. We'll go over and look. So now in the media browser, I will navigate to where that all is located. So Cone Health, there's the shoot cards right there. I'm going to go to number 1, Sony, and it'll pop open. All of those clips are there. Those are all of the clips on the card ready to import. What I need to do, though, is go back. Well, actually, if you highlight them all now, I'm going to Command A to highlight them all and right-click and import. It will import them directly into the main master project file. You can also create a new bin in that main master project file, and I'm going to call it Cone COVID Day 1 interview, or just day 1, did more than an interview. Since this will be a multiple day project, open that, make sure I'm clicked inside of it. Oops, don't necessarily need that. Make sure I'm clicked inside of it. Now, navigate back to the media browser, have all of those still highlighted, import, and it will import those files into that folder. Boom. There's a little box right here. You can go up a level and see that you can go up 2 levels. Or I can see there's the folder right there. You can make it a list. So I've got the folder, and all of those are inside that folder. Get back up. So I can create a new folder for the next day, or I can create a new bin for, maybe my edit timelines or something like that. But anyway, you can have as many folders as you want. Or you can have no folders at all and just put all your media in the master root project. But multiple day projects, it's easier to navigate like that. So that's there. The thing about this is these files are just reference files back to what's in the hard drive. And if you did it the other way that Megan told us how to use it, it's fine. but then media coder's in the background, and we've had so many hiccups with it that it's just problematic. So dumping the card straight to these folders, which are inside, keep everything inside of your main master. So whatever your project is, it's your master, everything inside of that. This folder here references back to those. When you put everything on a timeline, whether it's our Sony camera footage, whether it's GoPro footage, whether it's whatever, once you finish editing and hit export, then it'll render everything out to what the timeline is, which is 720, whether it's even the GoPro footage or drone footage maybe. And you can import drone footage and GoPro footage much the same way, although I've had trouble with the drone footage showing up in the media browser. I can actually import drone footage directly into a folder like this. So either right click and hit import or Command I, and I can jump to some drone footage, drone Oak Island, and the drone footage is there, and we'll import directly like that. Obviously, we can't do that with the Sony cards because of the way they're formatted, and they need that media, whatever it's called, media browser to bring those in. But other footage that already is viewable in the Finder, you can bring directly in with the right-click import button into any bin or folder you want. And I hope that helps thinking of it like that. Again, it's a workaround that worked great for me at the hurricane coverage when I had 3 days and about 10 or 15 different cards worth of footage to import and keep up with, and did not want to have a hiccup with the media browser. Hope it helps.